A good night's sleep last night? The National Transportation Safety Board has conservative estimates that people driving while drowsy cause 100,000 auto accidents every year, resulting in 71,000 injuries and 1,550 fatalities. Now, in addition, there are other health and relationship consequences that many of us simply don't consider.
So we're turning to Dr. Dianne McCallister, the Chief Medical Officer at Centura's Porter Adventist Hospital, for some answers here. Many of us burn the candle at both ends. We kind of cheat on sleep. Nobody's working 9 to 5 anymore, right? What are the consequences of not getting enough sleep?
Well, you know, there's both short-term and long-term consequences, and it's kind of startling. Immediately, you get a decrease in alertness. In fact, the statistics show that even if you only lose an hour and a half of sleep, your alertness goes down by 32%, which is
that is a big decrease. What are the other consequences?
Well, the other consequences in the short term include memory impairment, and then relationship stress, and probably because we're grumpy, and then occupational injury from the lack of alertness.
Yeah. What about long-term effects?
Well, the long-term effects are even more frightening. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to heart attacks, stroke, obesity. It impairs ADD and increases depression. And in pregnant women, lack of adequate sleep can cause fetal growth retardation.
Oh, goodness, things that we shouldn't ignore, all of these. But, you know, many people try to sleep. I do. My head's on the pillow, my eyes are closed, and I'm hearing noises, you know, the wind even going by can be distracting. What should we do? What can be done about this?
Well, you know, for us as adults, if you just think back to your children and their bedtime routines, we have to think in the same vein. So you need to go to sleep and try to wake up at the same time every day. Keep your room dark, or wear one of those masks that makes it dark. Think about things like your cell phone and the little lights on the TV, because it's been shown that the blue light can affect your sleep. And then run a fan for some white noise, and some big ones. Don't drink alcohol, because it may make you feel sleepy at first, but you'll wake up more in the night. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon, and then don't do vigorous exercise in the 4 hours before you go to bed. You can do things like Tai Chi and stretching, but if you're going to go for a run, make sure it's 4 hours before you want to sleep.
You get all revved up, don't you?
Yeah.
So when do we get to the point where we should seek professional help in this?
Well, there's a lot of people with sleep disorders. So if you're a person who snores, or if your spouse says that you're stopping breathing at night, or if you've been trying these things to help you get to sleep and you can't, go and see someone to get professional help, because you may need some sleep studies to find out if there's a medical cause behind your problem.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Dianne.
You're welcome.
And we'll be posting your advice on thedenverchannel.com under Staying Healthy. Just give us a little time after this newscast is over.
Yeah.